Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Let's learn English. If you remember in the last video, we discussed how we can learn English by watching movies, television programs, then video lessons, video clips in English. In this video, we shall be discussing how we can learn English from printed materials. When we say printed materials, we can take example of anything which is written in English. It could be a handbill, it could be a telephone bill, it could be an electricity bill, it could be a storybook, it could be a comic, it could be a novel, it could be a textbook, it could be a report in English, it could be anything that is available in English. But if you are a beginner, you should start with a text which is very small, which is interesting, which is attractive. A chocolate wrapper, for example. With a chocolate wrapper in hand, you can ask questions like, what is the price of this chocolate? What is the name of this chocolate? What is the slogan or headline for the chocolate? Then where is the chocolate manufactured? What are the ingredients for the chocolate? If you find any difficult word in the wrapper, you can take the help of a dictionary to find out the meaning. But please remember one thing, when you are using a dictionary, please use a dictionary which is English to English, because if you look for the meaning in a dictionary which gives you meaning in original language, you may not be able to use the word in real life context. If you are not able to ask these questions yourself, you can take the help of a friend or your brother, your sister. And in this act of question answer session, when you ask questions to your brother or sister, when your brother or sister asks you questions, you can improve communication skills, both of you. So that's very important. Then you can move on to a comic story or a storybook. You have to choose a storybook or comic, because these things are written in a very simple language and you can easily understand the contents written in these books. Okay, and when you are reading these books, please watch how the language is used there, how the sentences are started, how the sentences are closed, then how the sentences are connected, what are the different grammatical rules followed, then what are the punctuation marks followed. All these things you will have to watch carefully. Initially, you have to read the text silently so that you observe all these things. Then, in order to improve your fluency, you may read out the text with proper punctuation marks, with proper intonation or modulation of your voice, so that you can improve your fluency. Okay, you can also ask your teachers or your brother or sister to give you feedback on your pronunciation of the sentences or pronunciation of the words in that particular story. Then you can move on to the newspapers. The newspapers, as we know, they are a wonderful source of information, instruction, and entertainment. When you go through the newspapers, every day you may come across some new words, new expressions. Write down those words, write down those expressions in your notebook. Check the meanings of the words from the context. Try to discover the meaning of these words from the context, or you can take the help of the dictionary that we were talking about. In case you are not able to do these things on your own, you can take the help of your teachers, you can take the help of your mentors, you can brother, your sister, you can take their help. But one thing please remember, just understanding the meaning of these words and expressions is not enough. You must try to make use of these words in your everyday conversation, everyday communication. Because if you keep on using these words and expressions in your everyday communication, that becomes a part of your language stock. That means you will be able to use these words and expressions naturally in course of time. And when you are using these words in context, please look for the response or reaction of people. If you get honest feedback on your performance, don't ever worry about it. because that helps you improve in life. And please remember one thing: if you get any criticism, any if you find that there is something wrong and your mentors have given you feedback, please try to not to repeat such mistakes in future. And as we said in the last video, I tell the same thing again: practice makes a man perfect. You we will have to continue practice with the use of English in the written mode, in the spoken mode. Only then we will be able to be good users of English. Happy learning. Thank you very much.